cloudburst which devastated millions of people. So as I speak, 33 million people have been affected. 1,700 people have died, including children. 8 million people dislocated, and more than 8,000 kilometers of roads smashed, more than 3,000 kilometers of railway track devastated and damaged, standing crops worth billions of dollars gone, and about 2 million houses completely or partially damaged. I have not seen in my entire lifetime this kind of devastation, which has not only crippled our economy, but has posed a challenge which Pakistan alone cannot negotiate with. $30 billion is the loss to our economy. And I'm very grateful to Secretary General of the United Nations, to multilateral institutions like IMF, World Bank, and UNDP, AIIB, and friendly countries around the globe who came to our rescue and to support us. But as I speak, we have already spent about $400 million to provide basic support to 2.7 million households. And this includes repurposed amounts as well, given by World Bank and other institutions. And about $575 million all told have been spent. Cash in kind have been contributed by friends and brothers around the globe. But now we have to go for rehabilitation, reconstruction of our infrastructure to put people back on their feet. It's a huge challenge that we have to put back people on the feet to the tune of 33 million. That is, I think, unprecedented in the contemporary history. Therefore, today this conference on resilient Pakistan is being undertaken, and I am glad to announce and share with you, as you must have all known by now, that various representatives from various parts of the world, French President Macron, and Turkish President Erdogan, and other international dignitaries have either spoken through Zoom or through video messages, supporting and inspiring all of us to undertake this gigantic task. I would like to conclude by saying that Pakistan today, in consultation with its friends and institutions, presented comprehensive framework plan for resilient recovery, rehabilitation, and reconstruction, and includes a robust financing mechanism. We would be able to generate close to about $8 billion domestically, but we're looking forward to an amount of equal share of $8 billion internationally. Of course, today, hefty amounts have been announced 300 million euros to $100 million and $80 million and so on and so forth. Islamic Development Bank has announced a figure of $4.2 billion, which is one of the largest contributions so far during the progress of this conference. I want to say without any fear of contradiction that we look forward to working very closely with our great friend. I must tell you that people of Pakistan will remember you for all time to come. You don't know Urdu, yet you spoke the language. You don't know them, yet you were one of them. Mixed with them, shook hands with them, and hugged them. Sekjan, I am personally obliged to you and very grateful to you. And you have inspired millions around the globe. Ladies and gentlemen, I am grateful for this wonderful arrangement made in Geneva. I am very grateful to the host country, Switzerland, and very grateful to all relevant members, states, ministers, and other dignitaries who have been able to find time to participate physically in this conference. We are extremely grateful to all of them. I want to make this statement categorically, without any fear of contradiction, that every penny will be spent in the most transparent fashion. I have put in place third-party validation mechanism so that every penny is accounted for and is invested in the interest of the needy and helpless people who have been badly affected by these ferocious floods. Thank you very much, and thank you all.
Ladies and gentlemen of the media, I'm indeed very pleased to be joined by Prime Minister Sharif. And dear Prime Minister, I want to thank you very much for your kind words. But you have nothing to thank. I did my strict duty. For many years, since I was High Commissioner for Refugees, I visited Pakistan in different occasions, and I always witnessed an enormous generosity of the Pakistani people. You have received millions of Afghan refugees. You have hosted them, you have protected them, you have shared your resources with them in a way that is unparalleled in the world. At the same time, I could witness in difficult moments of your country, with the earthquake, with the floods, previous floods, with the impact of terrorist activities. I've always seen, in relation to Pakistanis displaced inside their own country, an enormous generosity of the Pakistani people. And so it is the duty of the international community to correspond to that generosity, expressing the full solidarity with Pakistan in this moment of truth. It is not solidarity, it is justice. And I think that justice will start to be made today here in this conference. Now, this is a conference with lots of numbers and figures and statistics, but when I look at the challenge, what I see are faces, human faces. I hear stories like the ones I heard when I visited Pakistan in September. Stories of lost lives, lost jobs, lost crops, lost homes, lost communities. And stories of sacrifice, generosity, and solidarity. Now, this conference is focused on resilience. And I've seen resilience time and time again from the women and men of Pakistan. From enduring the scourge of natural disasters and terrorism, to Pakistan's long and proud history of welcoming, protecting, and supporting millions of Afghan refugees currently living in Pakistan. But that spirit of generosity and resilience needs to be matched with support for resilience from the global community. And it needs to happen in three fundamental ways. First, with massive investment, supporting Pakistan to rebuild homes, buildings and infrastructure, to jumpstart jobs and agriculture, and ensure access to technology and knowledge to help withstand future disasters. And I hope this conference will be the beginning of this massive investment. Second, with revolutionary action on finance. In addition to natural disasters, Pakistan is also a victim of the man-made disaster of a morally bankrupt global financial system.